Josh McGlon, host, Real Talk Real Men, co-host, Big Steady. We're out here on the square, Oxford, Mississippi. About to mess with some people, not too bad. But we're gonna get this real talk started on the street. Real talk on the street with real men. Just ask a couple of easy questions. See if we can find somebody. See, we already got nosy people over here. What are they doing here? Just a little fun. He's in his zone right now. He's probably listening.
Yeah, I'm in his zone.
Big Steady, 2 G's.
Big
Real
Steady.
talk.
Real talk. But pretty much the main question we're gonna be asking people is, how do you define manhood? Which is a loaded question. You know, that could go one way or another.
Yeah, pretty deep.
We on schedule. We still good. So we're gonna be asking people questions today, mostly men, about manhood, being a man in America, etc. So let's begin, shall we? You ready?
I would say I define manhood when, starts making sacrifices that are, for the better of my family, for the better of those around me. Kind of when, stop thinking about myself so much.
Being responsible, stepping up,
Yes, sir.
doing the right thing, taking care of whatever you have to take care of in your life. Family, being a role model, that's
Obviously.
important as being a man.
Yes, sir.
And then there's other stuff like you gotta be tough, macho. You gotta
There you go.
2 G's.
2 G's.
How do you define manhood? I define manhood as standing on your word, just being a person on your word. Your word mean everything. Simple as that.
Carry your own to be self-responsible.
Right.
Self-responsible. You create a problem, you deal with it. You don't ask other people for help to deal with it.
All right.
Probably somebody who can own up to his actions, good or bad. Someone who's got his shit together, I guess you could say. I mean, you don't have to be perfect. Nobody is.
It's
but
real talk, man.
just I don't know, being able to walk through life, not having to feel bad about doing something, I guess, so to say. I don't know. Manhood is being able to pay your bills, go to work, have a good relationship with your family, your wife, girlfriend, whatever it is, I guess. I don't know. Being able to own up to stuff.
No, I think I mostly define it by fatherhood. And just being a good dad, taking care of my family, taking care of my kids.
When you look at creation story, God created man. He created Adam to keep and shamar the garden.
Yeah.
That's it, So we are here to protect the world and the people of the garden. So God created Eve so that Adam had someone to protect and love. So I think that is our role here on earth, is to just take care of the earth and then take care of the inhabitants. All people.
Awesome.
I guess something to do with accountability
Okay.
and confidence. Confidence in being accountable for your actions, for yourself. A sense of your own responsibility. Something like that.
I do think that folks are trying to redefine what that is. But you see, I got a family, got a wife, 4 children, got good friends and whatnot. But it's really about dignity and respect. Honoring and respecting people. So that's kind of how I look at manhood. But at the same rate too, you got to be a provider, protector. Also, you got to be able to demonstrate love and humility. So if you got those things, then you're good. So, but the greatest of all of those, as the good book would say, is love. At the end of the day, so as a person that knows how to love and has a balance to their day-to-day activities in life, and they treat people with dignity and respect, just trying to advance humanity on a day-to-day basis.
It was deep and shallow at the same time.
No doubt. So and it goes like this too. Like if I can be as friend and nice to you as well, but I also don't let it fool you. Because if you mess with me and mine, then now I got to step up and do the other thing. which is protect my people.
I'm not
Right.
Being truthful. And shoot, for me, man, it's raising my kids the right way, man, to be outstanding citizens, man, and leave a legacy behind. 'Cause the only thing you have in this world is your last name. So, I don't want that to be tarnished in any way. And so he kind of hit the same kind of points I was going to get to, and showing love, man, which some men don't do. It's hard for them to do. You just have to show love and be courteous to people.
Yes, sir.
Best kind of manhood is ignoring what everybody thinks should be what manhood is, and being yourself, and like not playing games with that, and being who you are. That's the best I got.
Well, hardest thing about being a man in America today, me being honest, is being a black man in America today. Just the things that we got to go through that, other races and everything don't have to. Trying to break the mold that people behind us set, just creating a new standard and upholding that standard. That's going to be the hardest thing in America as a man. Like I said, just being an African American male, and then just trying to break that barrier to where being that isn't hard. Just like
it's not a struggle to be a man. In
exactly, it's not
anymore.
And that's the thing. It is. But the thing about it is, you go into life. Life is always going to be a struggle, because you're going to get thrown stuff that you ain't never seen before, that you ain't think that you're ready for until you get thrown.
I think it's our freedom, right? I mean, I think that's what America's all about, is being free and being able to pursue happiness. And I love the country, and it's a great place to be. And I think this is about the only place in the world where you get to do that every day.
Yes, and the best thing about being a black man in America, there's nobody else like us. Like we're cut from a different cloth than most people. No disrespect to any other man, but we just have a different mindset, so to speak. When I was brought up to have a different mindset, where I knew it wasn't going to be easy. And so I pride myself on hard work, dedication. It'll get you anywhere you need to go. So I think for me, that's one of the best things about being a black man. One of the worst things about being a black man is, just today's time, man. It's all over the news now. You got the senseless killings of black men and women by the hands of people who are in, so-called to speak, in power. It's unjust. So that's one of the worst things. And having a young son like he has, that's something. My son's getting older. I'm trying to teach him the difference between right and wrong, and how to navigate these channels and these waters of life. Because some days you're gonna have the days where you got to make that tough decision, and you want to make sure they know what to do is right. So you don't have to get that unfortunate phone call in the middle of the night.
So for me, it would be, the best thing is to see people find their purpose. When you see somebody figure it out and start to thrive and have success and achieve that. So I believe in celebrating other folks, man. So being able to help people do that, that's when I have really, really good days. You can pour into somebody else and you kind of see them figure it out and find out who they are. The worst days is the total opposite, when folks don't really know who they are. And you see them acting out and responding in ways that really don't reflect the things we talked about earlier, which is that dignity and respect for other people and human beings, and showing kindness and those things like that. So that's, for me, is when things don't necessarily seem to be fair. And we don't always expect that, but that's something that we should. We're always going to be disappointed. Right. But just, seeing the lack of respect that people have for humanity around here, those are things that kind of disappoint me. And those are things that we can control each and every day. So, short, sweet, to the point.
Hey, like, the shows keep getting better, right?
They do. Better and better. And the heat, the more people, started with the 3 guys at the bar. And then after that, they just kept coming. Like, people were drawn to us. Men wanted to talk. And so I guess that's really what it's about. And it was like, the more we tried to stop, the more we need to keep going. And I guess that could be like manhood, when we feel like we tired and it's it, and we ain't got no more in us, and life pressure,
I was just
everything
that coming down the way. I was like, man, this is it. I can't do no more. But then we get like 3 more back to back. That was perfect.
And what really set it off was the cameraman was like, right there, we should get them. So he discerned what we couldn't see.
That's what I need right
He
there.
discerned in our moment of
need that.
pushing. So I appreciate that, cameraman.
That, man. Appreciate you.
Global Knox. I know you don't want that, but we're gonna give it to you anyway.
Hey, it's cool. But perfect cap to the evening. Got some good questions. Same questions for everybody, but different answers. A couple of them had some of the same answers, but in general, manhood is the same thing for everybody. Responsibility, being a man of your word, doing what you're supposed to do as a man, take care of your family.
And the cap was not worried about what people think is supposed to be a man, and be
Perfect
you.
Cap on the head.
That was it.
That's it. But appreciate y'all for watching. Stay tuned to the next one. It's gonna get even better. Josh McGlon, Big Steady. This has been Real Talk with Real Men. Don't forget, always take care of yourself, take care of each other, keep it real. Real talk.
Real talk.
Peace. Excellent. All right. How's your vacation going so far?
Good.
Yeah, until now, right? He's coming to bother me for a second.
Yeah, I don't even know how to answer that. I mean, I don't know. I'm the wrong guy.
He's like, well, I don't want to.
He almost forgot what he was.
Yes.
He's like, I don't want to.
Bro, he was ready, like, to get there.
If they wasn't there, if they weren't there, he would have opened up.
Oh, pretty good. Just locate my shoulder. Who? Just locate my shoulder over there with the handshake.
We got a 3-for-1, bro.
Am I asking a question or am I getting asked?
You're getting it. Well, you want to ask me something? Oh, if you want to ask me,
let's switch it up.
Well, then what's going on?
What's going on with me?
Now you asked me a question.
Now answer.